everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie just dropped on Netflix. It's called Lou and it is starring Allison Janney, Jurnee Smollett, and this movie is directed by Jane Foster. And this movie is actually executive producer is actually J.J. Abraham. So it explains a lot. This movie's overall production design and the location is really good. I actually really enjoy this movie a lot. So this is like a female-centric, especially a little bit older female-centric action thriller movie, which I didn't see it coming at all. This movie just dropped on Netflix this morning, and I was like, ooh, starring Allison Janney, who's I'm actually a huge fan of Allison Janney. She's absolutely amazing actress. Recently, she has won Oscar for supporting acting in that movie, Tanya in that movie. She's so good. Also, I loved her in Mom, so I'm really glad she's finally here with this movie. This especially in a female-centric action movie, which is oftentimes they don't work. But this movie somehow it is very engaging. It's still engaging and the story is quite good. It's nothing new, but I thought the story is still very interesting. There is a twist and turn which you don't see it coming, and all the action scene they are believable. Like they're believably shot. Like because she's Allison Janney is actually very tall. She does looks like tough, and in this movie she is tough, and she is this mysterious neighbor to Smollett Jurnee's. Like she's a single mom in this movie and she's neighbor to her, and you know when she gets into this trouble where her daughter get kidnapped by someone in this movie, of course Allison Janney comes in and saves her. That is what this movie is about. But there is actually a huge twist in this movie, which is that twist I thought it was okay. But I also liked in this movie is Logan Marshall Green. He's very talented actor. Of course, the minute he shows up in this movie, and he really blends into this creepy guy in this movie. Although in this movie case, he was really this psycho dad. I don't know if these are spoiler or not. So spoiler warning if you've not seen this movie. He was playing this psycho dad in this movie. We see he was trying to kidnap his daughter from his ex-wife, who he really abused her many times in this movie. So, you know, she was trying to escape from him and I guess she couldn't. But there is the huge twist is about that actually Allison Janney, who is Lou in this movie, she's actually his mom and she was trying to protect Smollett Jurnee, her character, from him, and she was just there to protect them from him. That twist, what do I think about that twist? I think it was okay. It was like, okay, I guess it makes sense why she was there. In this movie, you know, she's this tough lady and she doesn't feel anything. And when Smollett Jurnee, she says, tell her that you are my daughter's grandma and you never talk to her, you never smile at her. What is wrong with you? Some of the back and forth between these two characters I really enjoyed. I thought they are believable. And Smollett, what can I say her name? You know, Jurnee Smollett, who is, you know, Black Canary. She played in the Harley Quinn, that movie where she didn't get enough screen time. She's really talented young actress. I'm really glad she was in this movie. I really like how this movie was shot. Especially this movie, Boyd calling her, you know, many times in Netflix movie, they try to call character like, oh, you know, middle of the movie, the character will stop and say stuff they don't make any sense. I'm really glad this movie never once mentions you know, Smollett Jurnee, her race in this movie. That's what I really liked in this movie. They never mentioned her. She's just a person in this movie. I like that a lot, which is not many movies do that in Netflix. But this movie, it is really very good, very engaging, especially all the the fighting scene. And there is some tough scene in this movie, like these two characters. I thought they're really gonna die, but I guess they survive somehow. Overall, this movie, it is worth checking, you know. I do imagine this movie will be actually hit on Netflix because the way it was shot, Especially, it is very engaging that you do want to finish the whole movie. Overall, if you like Alice and Jenny, you will like this movie. And if you don't like her that much, maybe you will not like this movie that much, because this movie, she's the center of it. And I thought she and Journey Smollett, they had a okay chemistry in this movie. Personally, I was really surprised. This is very unusual casting for this movie. I thought this movie really worked, and also the little girl in this movie, she's so pretty and cute. I really liked her. She was very clever. Although Logan Marshall Green character, I wish he had more dialogue or more stuff to do in this movie, but overall I really enjoyed it, and that was my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.